Communication norms are those communication patterns which are considered proper and respectful. This is a learned and cultural entity, a part of the cultural socialization process. In the movie Devil Wears Prada, we can see the scenes where Miranda had interviewed Andy for a job. As a norm of interview, firstly, she gave her resume to Miranda for a review, and she started to introduce herself politely. She also told her education, previous experience in a job, and achievement in a simple but meaningful sentences. It is shown that Andy used proper language so that she can deliver messages clearly to Miranda.
Turn-taking is a type of organization in conversation where participants speak one at a time in alternating turns. In practice, it involves processes for constructing contributions, responding to previous comments, and transitioning to a different speaker using a variety of linguistic and non-linguistic cues. In the movie of The Devil Wears Prada, this is the scene where Miranda had a meeting with the designers for her magazine. In this scene, it shows that there is no turn-taking as Miranda cut and disrupt her designer as she speaks about her design for the fashion collection. In a communication, there should be turn-taking, which is when one person talks, one should listen and give response afterwards. In this scene, Miranda does not listen to her designer to finish her sentence before she responds to it. Thus, turn-taking is not happening in this scene.
Fatigue communication is an informal but polite conversation that we have with people who we don't know very well. It is also known as fatigue speech, chit-chat, or small talk. It can be verbal or non-verbal, such as shaking hands or waving to someone. In the movie, there's a scene where Miranda asks Andrea to meet James Holt, who is a fashion designer, to pick up her dress sketch for a charity event, plus James' spring collection. When they meet, they had a small talk where they greet each other, and James praised Andy's handbag and asked who designed that bag, which obviously is him. James then offered Andy a drink and ended the talk by excusing himself to entertain the other guests. This scene shows a great example of how a small talk should be, where they first greet each other and end the talk in a proper way.
Barrier of communication. Barrier of communication is a specific item that can prevent communication in the organization. From the movie Devil Wears Prada, Miranda had given a few orders, but Andy looked blurred. She didn't understand much what Miranda is saying. She also asked a few questions back to the Miranda. So there is barrier in communication that Andy unable to understand what Miranda said to her. The Miranda also did not give clear order to Andy, which contribute to another barrier in communication.